And we're back again with another crazy idea. Our ship, which is all the way over there. Oh, we have a new companion. Andreja. Not Andreja, which I thought it was. Andrea. Andreja. Fair enough. You could see it. Enhance. All the way over there. I've had a long thinking session with this. In fact, I don't even want to be here. Very long thinking session, and it's cool to have all of these things in the ship. It's cool to have a pool table. It's cool to have this. It's cool to have that. But honestly, all I ever wanted. No subtitles. All I ever wanted was a sleek and sexy fighter, and I've started building a frigate for some reason. So. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, friends.
Stabilizing. Done.
Why have you taken all my engine power? Let's go into that. Oh, in fact, what if I did that? How does this feel? Whoa! Crazy. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it.
Garbage jump drive is down.
Somebody died. Spacer Ravens. Are they new? I'm trying to lock onto that one.
Targets grabbed. Well, there go their shields.
Yep.
Whoops.
Yeah, the mobility's killing me on this. I want something.
Down goes their grab drive.
Sector clear of spacer contacts.
Hey,
Thanks for
Panam.
the help. Acknowledge. Killing spacers is good for the soul.
I agree.
I think we had it covered, but I expect some people owe you their lives. Any way we can repay you?
No, you are good. Salvage right. No payment needed, in fact.
What? I heard you, but I don't believe it. Wow. Thanks again for the help. Over and out.
Out and over. Yeah, I mean, alright, that is the sweet spot for mobility, but it's just slow to turn, because it's a big boy. Very big boy. Big girl? Ships are usually female, right? So... And you saw it then. It's got the firepower to do damage, but it's slow on the turn, which means a lot of these ships can get around us. And with 55 mobility, you can understand why. So, we're gonna go all the way in all of this galaxy. We're gonna go back to Hope Tech. Hope Town. Hope Tech? Hope Town to Hope Tech. I don't care about loot at the minute. Let's build this ship. Because I want spines. Yet again, I'm buying spines. And yet again, I'll be selling them at a cut price. So if we just go and do it at Hope Tech, and then we can put the finishing touches on the outpost in Crete, it just makes sense to me. I'm happy with everything else. I love the engines. I really love the engines.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
How do you know all this about smugglers? Andreja, you're gonna have to tell me. I prefer Andrea.
I don't want to hear it.
Andreja.
Keep an
A
eye
nice
on
little
your
edge to it. Wow, was that frame tearing? While I was running in the rain?
A fair amount of business runs through Hope Town, and from what I understand, most of it is.
Is this game getting less and less stable the more we build our ships? How it feels. And I need that mobility up. We need to do something sleek and sexy. We're keeping this bridge. I've been fighting this bridge for so long, but we paid so much for it.
Hope Tech, never sleep.
Though I
Certainly.
suppose that is hard.
Shut up, everyone. I was looking at doing a rebuild of that, because I do like that bridge. And I think we could do nice things. So that might, that might be another side project. But I have an idea for this. I've been thinking long and hard. It's big, it's wide. I don't really like wide. I like the needle thin. Like my favorite ship in all of sci-fi is the Mark III Viper. It's beautiful. So I'm not going to build a Mark III Viper with this, because that cockpit just wouldn't work. I don't. Maybe it would. I mean, it might. How would we? That's a problem for another day. Where are my weapons? Laser. I think we're going to switch out the lasers for something else as well. I don't know what yet, but I think... I mean, the lasers are good, but I am tempted to just... Oh, you've taken the whole thing, haven't you? If we zoomed in a bit, we might not have those kind of problems. Basically, I'm putting these on here so I don't lose them, because we're keeping those fins. I love those tail fins. I do really like how that engine is designed. I have an idea of how we can keep it. And you can just go there for now. But that bit needs to go, for a start. And all of this is going to stay. It is probably going to change how it looks. I'm honest, but it is all going to stay. Well, let's just shunt you out, because I just like that design. In fact, let's... No, okay, hold on. Let's just clean this up a touch. Let's get rid of these, let's get rid of these. That bridge is staying as well, but I want to do things with it. I've also come to the realization that I don't... No, undo. Get rid of that. I want to keep you, obviously. I like that reactor. And I want to keep that jump drive and that shield, because it just works right now, right? Strip all of this back. Undo that. I don't know what that was, but undo it. Get rid of all of them. And again, I love these spines. I think they're really cool. They give it a nice low profile. They're a nice way of finishing off. Right, so they can go as well. So, what do I really need? What do I really need to be a ranger, deputy, space cowboy? We're not building Serenity as much as I'd like to. That's another project. That living quarters, we can get it back if I change my mind, but that living quarters is gone. That living quarters is gone. That living quarters is gone. I like those, I'm keeping them. Again, probably going to move them around a little bit, but I'm keeping them. The science lab we will keep for now. Let's get rid of these side bits. Really stripping this back. The Tayo Captain's Quarters we are going to keep. And I want the Nova Galactic Armory off the back of the Captain's Quarters, in whatever form this is going to take, because that's now the Captain's Armory. I don't need a brig, and to get around the brig I'm going to add, I think it was a Hope Tech That gives you 6. That gives you 6. No, Demos. Military. Demos. I'm going to add a Hope Tech Armory. Because that apparently has a thing. Right, so I want them. That bridge has 2 crew stations. A battle station gives us another 6. The max that I can have is 7. So I think we're okay there. Landing gear can go to the side. I like... not landing gear. Cargo. I like the cargo. I don't know if I need a science lab either. These can go as well. Again, we're going to be using them, and I don't know if I can get them here or not, but I just want them out of the way. So, idea is the same. I want as few... well, I want 1 ladder. And I want 1 ladder up to the 2nd level. Everything else is going to run through the bridge. My question now is, how short are we going to go? Engineering. Do we need an engineering bay? It's probably a good idea, isn't it? Let's drop you. Where'd the infirmary go? Infirmary. So the infirmary, just off the battle station. Makes sense in my head. And then the captain's quarters, captain's armory is going to go up the top there. Yep. That's dock there, but the dockers need something to attach to. So if engineering goes there... that goes into there, then goes up to there, the docker is below. That all works for... That is the new armory. That is going to go there, so the little brig area and the lower armory is... These don't need to be tail. That is definitely going on there. What if? How does that work? So you'd come in through the armory. That is the only way that you can go. Go to that point. Unless we do get rid of that. We put you there. Is we don't need 3, but the 3 with the smaller engines out the back, that works for me. I like that aesthetic. So if we have the 3 and we have something else running down here, that would sort of work. And then we can still have no connectors on here. When that goes in, it's just sitting on those spines. So theoretically, that isn't going to connect to anything else but the top level of the bridge. And we have our infirmary, we have our battle station just for extra crew. I do want a workshop. How do these connect? The sides and the top. Because this was my other thinking. Again, we keep that bridge. What were you? Computer core, that's pointless. That theoretically would only connect in those 2 places. We had trouble with these, didn't we? We had trouble doing that. So the landing gear would go under there. It's a shame that engineering is a 3x1. That doesn't give us ladders. But it gives us quite a smaller profile. Would be adequate. So you'd enter the ship there. would that work with a... No, because the dock is there. Oh. Hold on. I kind of like that. And then we would bring in our... Our Teo bottom. They're both companionways. Yeah, they are. That, then... That is the one ladder, and that only connects off that way. You would go there, so... Come in, you go either up, or you'd go through to the armory brig. Engineering... the right. As we look at it from this angle, you've got the workshop to the left. Which means the reactor would go there. Where would these go? Like I've said previously, I want these to be accessible. But that fills in that gap there. And then what we do is obviously not that, apparently, because it won't let me do it. What we do is that. With the engines like that. And then that would fit there. Or even there. Gives us our canopy of... Or even... if we're going to get real crazy... there. And that actually kind of hides the back end of those hubs. Just out of interest, because now my brain is whirring away, you can probably hear it. It would need to be another one up. I'm amazed it's letting me duplicate these, but then I probably have got rid of that many of them. Ah. Ah. Huh. But if that's the case, I would save that weight. Right. Potential. What's stopping you? Was it really that? Right, okay. It feels like it's adding a lot of unnecessary weight. If I'm honest. But what does that look like? Bring me my landing gear. Potentially. There is a little gap in there. And there. Yeah, okay. Alright. That adds 19 mass. That adds 6 crew stations, so we're not actually gaining anything from having that. Is it time to change the bridge? What Hope Tech bridges do we have? That's heavier. How does that even work? I don't understand that. I also don't think I need 640 shielded cargo. You have 2. So we're up to 72 mobility. That adds a crew station. I don't think it adds anything though. It's a nice to have. I think we've already done this look. That's a 4, right? No, that's a 3. That looks kind of cool. So that is a 3 at 19. 26, yeah, so we lose. That wouldn't connect anyway. Not on that setup. That might connect. Oh, hold on. That's a 2 power. $13. We have a 3 mobility. How heavy are they? Wow. Wow. How heavy are they? I mean, they're heavier. That adds 12. That adds 12 mobility. That adds nothing. That adds 3 mobility. That's just a better engine, isn't it? These don't add any mobility, but wow, top speed 180. What are they? 3 power. So we could have 3. I mean, that mobility's crap. I'm not worried about top speed. It's not top speed that's the... This isn't a fighter though, is it? Sorry, I'm just slurping Lemsip while I'm thinking. I think that's a 3. They're all 3s. So that would be 6. So what we could do is there's got to be a C variant of that. Oh, it's that. They look nothing like each other. But then where would that go? That looks cool. I don't know where I'd link it. It would have to be on the side. So it would be something like that. And it would probably be something, no. Like... that, but it uncovers that side. Then that doesn't work because I've got... Oh, we can't do that either. We'd be redesigning this whole section. Right, so it would have to be that. Back to that. Yeah, I love those engines. I really do. I just don't think they're going to work for this. But that's a 4. And that's a 4. What if we only had one of those? Hear me out. What if that did shunt back? Wouldn't work because the engine's too low. We'd have to rebuild this section. Or we just... lift it up. Lift it up. That could go in there. No, I want that. How is that connected? We'd potentially lose access to this. Oh god, this camera's just terrible on a controller. Let's chuck you on there for now, because just in case I need to come back to you. And let's do the same with you. I'm pretty sure I did get rid of some cowling. One, 2, 3. One. No, that's wrong. There we go. Oh, is that all we can have? Right, well that's, I guess that's not the end of the world. I mean, the other option is the reactor goes there because there's nothing on the top. And the grav drive goes behind it. We ditch them. That moves forward. We're on 11 mobility, but I think we can fix that. Oh god, I don't know if we can fix that. It is maneuvering thrust that I want. For mobility, isn't it? I could have 4 of them. What would happen if we just had 6 of these? Higher top speed, 79 mobility. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2 each, right? So it's 12. So that gives me 4 to play with. These are all 3s, aren't they? That will give me plus 26. That gives you plus 25. So what if we had... You see, that's better. Yoink. Looks silly. I don't know why these don't have all of the flippy bits that you can have. 84 mobility now. 84 might be acceptable. $84 might be acceptable. We'll have to test it out. Well, that's not how we did it at all, was it? Aha! That's engineering coming to bite me in the ass. What would happen if engineering just pissed off? What would we lose? Because the workshop could go there. Then engineering goes bye-bye. I mean, engineering could also go down the middle. That isn't connected to any safe. But we could shunt you back. Are you connected to anything? No, you're not connected to anything. But you could go there. Can you go there? And then you go there. I mean, these are heavy as well. Out of interest. Oh, we'd only gain 2. It's not worth it for what we'd lose. I wish I could save this idea. Because mind you, we can just buy more of these, I guess. Get rid of them, we're at 86. Grav drive can probably go to the back. Oh, actually. No. That's allowed? I'm surprised. How heavy's that? That's 5. That's 5. Why? Because that just finishes them off. It's very wide. For what I'm trying to... I mean... That has a galley kitchen. We don't have a science lab, so we probably do need... Got down here. They're just spine. We have 2 armories. I mean, one is a vanity armory. That's damn sure. Control station. That's nice. But then I've got a... yeah. There isn't really any living areas. Control station. Workshop. You don't gain much. We don't gain anything. So we have almost 3,000 cargo, 1,600 shield. '87 mobility. I'm willing to have a little look at this and see what we think. Look, if doesn't work, at least we know. But looking at it, there shouldn't be any ladders apart from the one. heavy are they? They're 6. And what we could look to do is do some finishing off, which will bring our mobility down, but an 80 mobility is much better than 55. 87 is nice. I would like to run some spines down there, though. You don't have the Demos spines, do you? You should do. I got rid of a load. Or is that it? Fair enough. Oh, we have that. That's what we did, wasn't it? Yeah. I mean, they would just look weird off the side, though, wouldn't they? Yeah, they can go. I mean, again, it isn't what I was wanting to build. But I'm hampered by mobility with everything that I seem to do. If I go look at this, I'm going to look, but we're at Hope Tech, so we can buy more spines. Let's have a look. We've committed.
Lead the point of them.
Right, loads of people were talking. I wasn't really listening. It's that bridge. My falling down point is that bridge.
Workers like to play hard here.
That's cool lightning.
Ron hopes it had hero.
I don't need that bridge, do I? This is the problem. I'm trying to make that bridge work when I'm not actually wanting to build a ship that is fitting or worthy of that bridge. I'm trying to build something sleeker and sexier. So maybe the Demos cockpit, because I'm never going to fly in first person. It's nice to have a giant viewscape. But the chances of me flying in first person are very slim.
Hello.
So, this gives me 7 crew. Of which I can only assign 4. Which is a bit mad. But we need to level up. So we come in through here and we can go through to the Armory Brig. Yeah, that works. That's fine. Because if we're docking, we can... I mean, this is all just in my head terms, functionality. This doesn't actually work in game. We'd have weapons and things in there. We'd have somebody locked in there. It's for bounties, right? And that gets rid of the big brig, which is just a waste of space for what I want. We have this one ladder. We run down the hab.
I have, Dad. I want to be as good a co-pilot for the captain as I am for you.
So we
You're doing a
have
great job, String Bean. I'm proud of you.
our battle station.
We get you a new outfit next time we're planning.
What can I help you with?
We have our infirmary just off there. We have our workbenches.
Got my attention, Captain.
Yeah, this all works. This is clean. One door. Right. Yeah, one door. I'm happy with that. Why is there a ladder here?
Sometimes I just want to turn off the grav drive so we can float around.
Man, the galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
We go up to our bridge. I think I know why there's a ladder there. Captain's quarters. No. This is because I've been moving things around, and then that goes straight down into the captain's vanity armory, just so I can have my suits on display, basically. Aside from that ladder, it's a yes. But let me just try, because I don't want a ladder going straight up to my captain's quarters from there. I'm going to be flying this damn bucket. Right, so everything about that is a yes. What I might next do, just to see if this changes anything. That's what put me off last time, because there was a ladder right there. On the last attempt that I made. But that's we're at an extra 30 mobility,
Always something good going on around here.
which is huge. I think 100 is the max. I'm not overly sure, but I think 100 is the max. Lady,
Can I help you?
we need to
I
talk.
have hours of invoice. Sure.
Right, so I think that problem has come because I disconnected this. So I'm going to connect those two like that. I'm going to connect that there. That's an offshoot of that anyway. I think it's because I disconnected that. Because this bridge should not be putting a ladder linking those. Unless there need to be a 2x2. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, but that could... I don't want to rebuild the whole damn thing. This could make or break this idea. Because of all the places that it could have put a ladder that I would have accepted, that is one that I am not accepting.
Almost done with my shift.
With all of the things that we've cut out of it. Partly trying to get the mobility up, but you know, like getting rid of engineering and stuff. We could have done things with engineering. And there's gaps and things that we can fill in. I don't know how, but there's gaps and things that we can fill in. Right, let's just jump straight to the cockpit. Because we know everything else is fine, we know the rest of the layout is okay. Have you put a ladder in my beloved captain's quarters? That's the question. It's done it again. I wish there was a way that you could just actually design where ladders and things go, because there's no reason. There's no reason for a ladder to be there when you have stairs
Ahoy,
that
Captain.
lead you here.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
And when we had this, and then a 2x2 above this, there was no ladder. But with a 2x2 leading up to a 2x1 in the middle, it's always putting a ladder. how do you solve a problem like Starfield? That's probably an increasingly asked question in a lot of the forums.
Yes.
Because there's elements of this game. I don't get me wrong, I really enjoy this game. There's elements of this game that just frustrate the hell out of me because I can't work out what it's doing. And I ain't the smartest. I know. You know, I don't understand a lot of things. But surely shipbuilding? I know on PC, when you've got the precision of the mouse, you can actually click on the connector that you want a hab to go onto, or an item to go onto, and it locks it into place there. You can't do that on console. Don't know why you can't do that on console, but you can't do that on console. Somebody should really tidy that up. It's annoying, it's frustrating, and it makes this harder. And I could play this on PC. I could easily, I've got Game Pass, I could just install it on the PC and play it. I don't want to do that. I want to play it on the Xbox, because that's where I've always played games. For the last 20 years I've played on a console. I'm a heathen, I take it. But just because I choose to play on that platform shouldn't mean that I don't have the precision. Yeah, it's a controller, it's nowhere near as precise as a mouse. This isn't first person shooting. This isn't competitive stuff. This is putting a hab block onto a hab block and trying to not have a ladder. There should be a way of selecting it so that either it doesn't generate a ladder, or when you put the blocks on, it tells you, or you can somehow preview in the shipbuilder what the inside looks like. But we're back to the drawing board. The last couple of these that I've done that I've had problems with, I've got rid of. I'm gonna upload this one because it's breaking my soul. I'm putting so many hours into trying to build something cool, and a lot of it is the bridge. I'm trying to do something with the bridge that I don't think the bridge is supposed to do. The bridge isn't supposed to be a small nippy. No, we're not. We're going back in.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect
If you get
your
the
own,
credits,
you don't
we got
belong
what you
here.
need.
But I don't want these. I don't want these hubs.
Right away.
How expensive? I'm gonna have to go get more money, aren't I? I don't know what the Overseer looks like, but I can't believe that it is so much heavier than that. I only got 6,000 for that and it cost me 50. I can't even connect it on there. Oh Christ. Well, that's a ladder straight away, isn't it? So the only way into that is a ladder. How heavy are you? Where do you actually connect? You connect there. Do they have hubs? Or structural parts? The hubs. Yeah, they're companionways linking like that. That's a complete redesign. Using that bridge, that cockpit. Right. if I'm doing this with a different bridge, I first need to pick out the bridge we're going to use, and then we need... No, go back. Exit, 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 cancel. Because I'd probably go that bridge, which gives you 8 crew stations just in the bridge. It's not as heavy. You've got extra cargo, I think. There might even be other ones of that. And that links in... on the back, I think. Come on, game. Give me what I want. You're not going to give me what I want. That links in on the back. I'm pretty sure that links in on the back. So you would... I mean, I'd probably just be changing this design. That has an 87 mobility, so that's the same. And we've probably got better engines than those now. Potentially. In all honesty, this was probably close to what I wanted from a ship anyway. If I'm being honest, which makes this whole exercise even crazier, doesn't it? But that bridge would definitely do, and we could have pulse cannons. We could have 3 of them just on the bridge. I'd connect it with a battle station potentially. So we'd have a battle station, we'd have a companionway off it. That would be in the middle, so we'd need to do it as a 3. But there's stuff in here, like there's a 3x3 cargo hold, the 3x3 mess hold that I'm never going to use. I don't see the point. There's stuff that we can do with this that at this point in the game would be a massive upgrade, and we'd probably get a lot of mobility. Alright, well that's what we're going to be doing next. We're going to be looking at... because I can't change the names either, because that's decided to break. Which is annoying. It's a known bug. I'd want to do that on my... landing platform, wouldn't I? Why did you let me... chat, why did you let me do all of this on the other ship? Because I don't want a ship called Crimson Fleet Captain. For a start. Let's do that. Rename the Argo. Confirm. Out of interest. Right, okay. So you can rename... it's just that ship that's bugged out. I mean, I love the interior of that bridge. I fly third person because I like to see the ship. Well, that's the next episode then, isn't it? We finally have the Argo in name. Yeah, I'm commandeering, legitimate salvaging the Frontier to become the Argo. And we're gonna have a less Deimos-y home ship. Because the stats on this are pretty good. Especially now we've got Starship Design 4. there's a lot that we could do with it. And I've learnt a lot over the last however long of how we're building it and what we can do. We could make this very nice.
Here for business? Let me show you our inventory.
We could make this very nice. So that... That. I mean, that's got crazy ballistic damage. Make home ship. It's the Argo, obviously. I love the Argo. Shipbuilder. Get rid of that shield. Where's my big boy? My 1600 is... wow. So I've bought this before. I can't take this. And this is another really annoying thing. You can have 10 ships in your bay, right? But you can't take something off one ship and put it onto another after you've bought it. That I can see. Which is stupid. You should have like a shipyard. You've got outposts and things. Part of an outpost, part of the big landing pad should be a shipyard where you can switch things. Like if you got a really cool pirate ship that you hated the look of, but there was a really good, like it had loads of cargo, like shielded cargo on it. You should just be able to take that shielded cargo, attach it to another ship, pay the necessary credits for the workers to do it, or whatever. But no. It's a big chunk of my money gone. But it does give that a massive, massive boost in shield. What are they? Electron beam. So we apparently have 3 electron beams. Missile launchers. I mean, missile launchers can kind of go. We do have 3. 3 gauze cannons. God, this feels like hard work today. Yeah, because here we're using things like companionways. Why is my mobility... oh, because we put another shield on. There's lots of stuff here. I haven't got the money to do this right. How would we do it? That would connect on the back there, so we would have... it would probably be a slim two stack ship. Would it? How heavy is that? Wow, 160. I mean, it's worth it. I think it's worth it. What would it cost for me to change the reactor? Because grav drive isn't a big thing right now. It is that one that I've been using, isn't it? I think. 56. Oof. You're going to give me Oof. But having made that decision to focus on this, don't buy anything. What if we just tweak the design? No, because I want to do upgrades and things as well. Yeah, okay, so next time... Jesus Christ, these videos are just a rambling mess, aren't they? I am so sorry. I hope you're enjoying them. I like making them. It taxes my brain. And I appreciate that. And all I want to do is make something that I think is cool. That's all I'm trying to do here. I'm probably going to need to grind out another 200k. It doesn't take too long. Starfield is very liberal with the amount of money it gives you, and I have a lot of stuff to sell. I like the overall shape of this. I like how it's sort of... it's... And I do like that bridge. It's maybe a bit long. Can? No, it can't. And what I know about armories and things and... Oh. That just seems like a waste. What I know about armories, what I know about... Can I have another one of them? No. What I know about how things look and building on our platform... Yeah, I'm already getting ideas when I look at it. Like these I would get rid of. This was all built on a Deimos shipyard, which is why most of it is Deimos. Because we didn't have our landing platform at the time. And I sort of built this and then it was like, yeah, that's cool, let's do one from scratch. When actually, there's a lot I like about this. There's a lot I'd change. But at its core, there's a lot I like about this. So, next one, what are we up to? 10? Idiot builds a ship is going to be going back to this ship to build a ship. We're iterating. We're at the point where we've almost got perfection with a ship that we haven't looked at for the last God knows how many hours. Because this just has a lot that I love. Which engines are these? They're the 4110s. Don't do this to me, game. Which are you? You're the 5220s. I mean, they were best in class when I could afford them. Are you going to let me do this? Are you going to let me at least upgrade the engines? You are. It takes all of my money. But I know I can't get these engines. I can probably get these engines anywhere else, but I can't get these engines on my landing platform. Whereas everything else, I think I can. Oh god, here we go, bankrupted again by building a ship, but that gives us 95 mobility without changing anything else. That gives us 95. Oh, and because I'm doing that, we may as well just move the turrets like we had them. Come on, camera. This ship isn't that high. I don't know what is going on with this. And we'll just move them there. Again, it's more for aesthetics. And then what if I got rid of that? Again, just for aesthetics. And we put on... Is there anything that I can afford that is... We would stick a giant radiator on it. What is that? Thruster? I'm not sold. That's a cool little mid. That looks like it's under construction, which I find kind of funny because this ship is now under construction. Yeah. Oh, you gotta have fun, haven't you? Colour 2. What if we went brighter? We went high saturation. That's too bright. That hurts, that burns my eyes! And we're going back to the green and black. No, actually. Stop it. This colour changing is painfully slow. It feels like there's just some sort of issue behind the scenes. Because it's not fluid anymore and it used to be. Right, that is a lot of red on colour 2. Yeah, this is not responding, and it's not because of how it's tuned. It's just, I think it's because you can't just pick the shade. It's on a slider, and there's that many different bits that are being changed. It lags. Which is fair. You know what? I'm almost ready to call it there because I'm sick of waiting. I do like a dark red. Right, colour 3. Which is colour 3? You know what that'll do? I'm done arguing with you. It's alright, I don't mind that. I love the red on the engines. Oh, right, take all my money. At least we got to name our ship. Oh, God. Don't talk to me. It's enough to make you cry, isn't it? And we're going to be so overloaded. I might sell the other ship. No, I need to have a look and see what weapons and things we put on it. But now I'm thoroughly disgusted with it. We might sell the other ship.
There would be dust, except for the factory.
That's a nice colour. That storm is coming in. Look, we put on new engines. Vasco, what are you doing all the way over here? It's very red. That is very red. Yeah, I know where we're going. I know what we're doing. I'll tell you what, let's... No, we'll start the next one with a tour. Because I can't remember what the layout of the ship is.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Yes, I agree.